I have a Wellmate pressure tank situated in the crawl space. It is 24 inches diameter and 28 inches height. It is short cycling and I am wondering whether I need to replace the tank. When I take the cap off at the top and depress the valve, air releases.
Hi, I am Dan. I can help you with this. If there is air coming out of that valve, then most likely the tank is fine. There may not be enough air in the tank. Can you check the pressure from that valve with a tire gauge?
Thanks, Dan. I will find one and check the pressure and get back to you in a few minutes. Thanks for your help. Is there anything else you want me to check whilst I am in the crawl space?
It will help to know what the water pressure is reading too. There should be a gauge on the pipe somewhere that will show that.
Okay, thanks. Tire gauge reading is 45 pounds per square inch, pressure tank reading just over 50 pounds per square inch.
Okay, now drain the water out of the tank so the gauge reads 0 and then check the air pressure.
What do I need to do to drain the tank? This is running from a well system.
There should be valves near the tank to isolate it and then a drain valve to drain the tank. It may also require turning the power off to the pump if there is no valve to isolate the water coming into the tank from the pump.
Okay, I will turn the power off to the pump and then just open a faucet somewhere in the house. Will that work? I didn't see a drain valve anywhere.
Okay, then that will be okay.
Water just draining. Do I need to switch the boiler off?
No, the boiler will be fine if it is on.
Okay, thanks, Dan. Pressure gauge 0, tire gauge 0.
Okay, the pressure in the tank should be 2 pounds per square inch below the pressure the pump is set to, so in your case we will want to pump that pressure up to 40 pounds per square inch to start and make sure that pressure holds and doesn't leak out before turning the pump back on.
Okay, so what do you want me to do now?
Use an air compressor or bike pump to pump more air into the tank bladder through that valve.
The one in the top where I have been using the tire gauge.
Yes.
Continue until I see the pressure gauge rise to 40 pounds per square inch.
No, the gauge on the pipe will not read that pressure. You will need to fill it with air, then check it and fill or adjust until you read 40 pounds per square inch on the air gauge on that valve. Just like filling a car tire with air.
Okay, just sorted the air compressor and we'll start now.
Okay.
We are at 40 pounds per square inch. How long do you want me to wait before I check if the pressure is holding? I am conscious that we are having to go back and forth. Are you okay on time?
I would wait about 10 minutes. If it doesn't lose any pressure, then you should be all set and turn the pump back on and it should stop short cycling.
Great, please can you wait until I confirm pressure is holding?
Yes, of course, just let me know.
Thanks very much. Is this something that just needs to be done every once in a while?
It is not uncommon for it to lose pressure, but if it keeps happening, then it is leaking out somewhere. It may be through the tank, but not likely. Make sure the cap on that air valve is good. That is the most common leak.
Great, thanks, Dan. I will just go back into the crawl space and be back with you shortly.
Okay.
Good news, pressure has held, so I have turned the pump on and presumably that will find its own pressure.
Yes, it will still operate on the pressure switch just like before normally. You should be all set now. If you have any more questions about this, or if this answers your question, let me know, and if you could rate me on my service by selecting one of the 5 stars at the top of your page, I would appreciate it. Thank you for using this service.
Brilliant, thanks Dan, and I appreciate you being open to further questions. I will give you a 5-star rating and also a review now. All the best, Paul.
Thank you.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.